everyone, I'm Livy.
My name is Sirius.
I'm Bex.
I'm Sarah.
I'm Ro.
I'm Des.
And we're the producers of the All the Young Dudes web series.
So, what is All the Young Dudes?
All the Young Dudes is a Marauders era fanfiction set in the Harry Potter universe, written by Miss Kingbean89, and we have obtained permission to adapt their work.
It centres around Remus Lupin as he starts Hogwarts in 1971 and becomes friends with James Potter, Sirius Black and Peter Pettigrew.
It then takes us through the First Wizarding War and ends in 1995, just before the Second Wizarding War is about to start.
So what makes All the Young Dudes so different from other Marauders era fanfictions?
So there is a slight canon divergence from the Remus we know and love. His father died when he was young and his mother gave him up, so he grew up in a children's home in Essex.
There's a romantic storyline between him and Sirius during their later year at Hogwarts.
And we get a look into Remus's life between 1981 after the First Wizarding War and 1993 before he starts teaching at Hogwarts.
That all sounds pretty standard for a Marauder story, apart from Remus growing in a children's home. What else is there?
The story explores queer history, what it was like to be queer in the 70s and 80s, and has really interesting undertones of the differences in class.
For example, Sirius growing up in London, rich, and Remus growing up as a working class kid in Essex, just to simplify that part.
And we want to bring all these things to life. This is such an important story to so many people, and we would love to see it brought to the small screen at the very least.
Myself and Bex have broken this fic down into episodes, and we already have an amazing team of writers working on the scripts, with Livy being one of those writers.
So, we need your help with funding the filming of the first 6 episodes, which will cover the first 3 years of the Marauders at Hogwarts.
This is because we want to try and bring content to you as periodically as possible and keep everything COVID safe as well. We will be filming in the UK after all.
Which means we will be looking for UK actors as well.
I think this is a really good time to mention that this is all non-profit. Any money we raise will be used towards renting equipment, renting locations, transport, PPE, COVID tests where necessary, food, and of course contingency in case anything goes wrong.
We are not making any money off of this whatsoever, and if you want to help us to bring this project to life, we have a list of rewards to pick from.
It doesn't matter what amount of money you donate, you'll get a thank you in the credits of each of the first 6 episodes.
However, there is the option to select a specific perk. Perks start from things as small as stickers and postcards and posters to being able to read the scripts themselves and also get associate producer or executive producer credits.
And remember, if you want to claim a specific perk, there are limited amounts for each one.
If you're unable to donate, please share the campaign around. It will really help us out.
Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video, and thank you for all the support you have given us so far.
We can't wait to share updates with you.
Which we'll be sharing across Instagram, YouTube and TikTok, as well as right here on Indiegogo.
So don't forget to follow us across our social media. The links will be in the campaign right up below.
Anyway, peace out lads, and remember, we'll do anything for our Mooney. Bye!